Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Acura. This week we'll be starting a new project just around the corner and getting everything ready for the plasterers to come at our Kingsley project. If you're not sure by now, I'm Matt Nelson, this is Acura Developments and this is episode 11. It's Monday morning again and we've started a new project in Kingsley again. So again we're doing another single story and then a few alterations to the kitchen and utility room. So Ben, Carl, what's the plan for today?
So there's an existing conservatory in place where our new extension is going to go. So the plan for today is dismantle that, take that down, get it all out of the way, board up an existing opening that goes into the conservatory just so the customer can use the kitchen and keep it live for using as much as possible until we have to go in there at a later date. And then just basically get everything ready. The diggers to come in tomorrow. So we can start breaking out the slab and start digging the footings for the new extension.
So the first thing we do on every job before we even start the works is make sure we protect the drive. So as you can see behind us, we've put a load of visqueen down and put OSBs all over it. So when we have grab wagons and skips, everything is always protected. Right, let's have it.
So this is the existing conservatory that we're going to start dismantling now. And this is basically the same footprint as what our new extension is going to be. Obviously it's going to be coming with a flat roof. It's going to have patio door bifolds in it. We're going to break the slab out, break it out through into the existing kitchen, which is underneath the next little part of the building.
So I'm going to leave Ben there and the team just to crack on the new project we've got there, Kingsley. Just going to take down a conservatory and then start the groundworks. So I've got one of them days today. I'm going to drive around all our projects and just make sure everything's on schedule. So I need to go Pefferton now to meet the joiners. They're going to carry on with the cladding and then start the shower panels in the dog room. And then that's all ready for the painters. I think they're coming Wednesday. And then I'm going to go to Kingsley, one that you were watching last week. Phil's there just finishing off his first fix, just getting all his pipe work ready for the boiler to go back on. And then I'm going to head over to Northwich, the floor fitters there just prepping the floor, and that should be ready to be laid in a few days. So yeah, good drive around today, just make sure that all our jobs are running smoothly. And then I'm going to head back to the office just to organise the rest of the week.
What's the new 995, the award-winning Dacia Spring 100% electric is the UK's most...
So here we are today. We've got all this dug out.
Dug it?
Broke. Well, smashed, yeah, sorry. Wrong terminology. So Ben, what have we done today?
So me and the lads have cracked on today. The conservatory's down, all the dwarf walls are out. We've pretty much broke out majority of the slab that was in here. ready for the diggers to come in tomorrow. So we're getting a digger with a pecker. So we'll peck the footing out, get that all ripped out on the front, ready for the grab wagon, and then we'll start digging the new trenches, ready for concrete in a couple of days. The digger and track barrow have arrived, so now we can get on with clearing the remainder of the dwarf walls for the conservatory out of the way, get a nice flat work area, and then we'll start to break out the footings for the existing conservatory, the pecker on the digger, just to make things easier. And then once we've done that, we'll start then to dig the footings.
And I've just got the lads a little sandwich back. Chatwins. Let's see how they're getting on. But yeah, it looks like they're doing well. They've filled that drive up. But yeah, it's looking good, looking good. Let's see how the boys are getting on. Is that Benji? Alright, lad. What the hell? That conservatory's down, innit? So the lads are cracking on there this morning. They made a very good start. Conservatory's down, and they're just starting to take the footings out of the conservatory. That's absolutely freezing. You can tell the winter's close. I think last night I had my log burner on, nice and toasty. So yeah, the winter's coming in, the day's getting bleak, which is grim for us. Anyone who works outside will understand. This time of year, oh, it's just depressing. But yeah, so they're going to crack on taking the footings out, and then I think they're going to start concreting probably tomorrow afternoon.
So, as you can see, I'm Ant Nelson from Acura Development, and right now we've just decided that we're just going to rip a big hole in the middle of the grass to bury Warren in, because that's all he's good for, filling holes. So what we're doing here is digging a little trench across the width of the garden for essentially a land drain to just keep the water away from going near the extension, as the customers said that this garden tends to get really boggy and full of water in the heavy rain, especially through the winter. So we're doing this just to prevent that happening in the future.
God. So as you can see, it's absolutely bucketing down. So the plans have changed for today. Originally the lads were going to carry on with the groundworks at Kingsley, but obviously they can't carry on in this. It's kept rain all day, so we've got them going to our Kingsley project, and they're just doing a few internal jobs inside. So I'm just on my way back now, Heckleton. I've just met Jack and Lee there, just to discuss the paint really, and what's going on, and they're cracking on with that really well.
No. I can do that. You're absolutely correct. It is all green because the doors are green, inside and out. Start that on.
So I wanted to discuss a famous saying that everyone's heard of about painters, and you know, I've said it a few times before. Obviously I started going on my own. If you can piss, you can paint. Now we've all heard of it. Now anyone that's not in the building trade who says that does not have a clue, and I was one of them. Now if I paint something and then the painters paint something, I tell you now, the finish is next level, absolute next level. If you are thinking about having your own extension doing, or any internal alterations to your house, and you can afford to have it painted by a professional painter, please get it done. Because it's not just putting the paint on the wall, it's the caulking of all your arcs or your skirting boards, it's all the sanding and all the prep work. You know, someone like me or a normal person doesn't do all that, and the finish is just not right. please always get a painter if you can.
What are we saying? Unless it's right.
So I just want to talk in more detail about my job role at Acura. So it's changed within the past 6 weeks really. So some of you have probably noticed in the past few episodes that some days I'm wearing like my work stuff, my builder stuff, and some days I'm wearing like my cargoes with like a jumper or polo or whatever it is, and that's because the past 6 to 8 weeks my job role is slowly changing. So yeah, I am a brickie by trade, and that's my trade. Obviously I can do a lot of things, but however, you can't run a business that way. So what I've done for years is been on site all day, doing whatever trade it is on the jobs, and then running the jobs at night. So I'll get in at like half 4, whatever it is, and then I'm on my laptop till like 8 o'clock, and I've done that for years. Now I've noticed by doing that, you can't run a construction company like that, or any business for that matter like that. So my job role is now slowly come away from the tools and off site, so I can run the business properly. So how it's working at the minute, well, right now, is Ben and the team are obviously cracking on with that new project we started on Monday, and the other 3 projects we've got going, they've got all the subcontractors on, so I'm managing them. So Ben will and the team go forward, and then I'll kind of follow behind managing subcontractors, and it works really well. So by me stepping back off the tools, everything can run a lot more sufficiently, and it's just better as well. And by doing that, I can offer a lot better customer service as well. So it's Thursday and the rain has returned again. Great. Which means winter is around the corner. It's getting cold and dark now. It's pretty grim. So me and Wazza have just had a little road trip to Warrington College to get him registered for his level 2. So he's all ready to start on Monday. He's done his level 1, and like I say, he's all ready to get started on Monday. So while I was there, I just wanted to have a little look really around the college. And I've been to a few colleges before. I've been to Rees Heath, Mid Cheshire and South. And without doubt, that Warrington College has got the best facilities for someone who wants to learn how to bricklay. They also hold the Super Trial competition there. Some of you probably know, it's basically a bricklaying competition, and that's where it's held, and the facilities are fantastic. I was really surprised while I was there. So I was expecting to turn up and it'd be like 5 lads, like those 5 lads when I did my time, but there was between 50 and 60 young lads just learning how to bricklay, building little walls. I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely made up. It just shows that young lads still want to get a trade, and you can get a lot from this trade. Once you do have your trade, you can go into your level 4 and 5 site manager, you can go set up your own, there's a lot of things you can go into after you do your trade, which is fantastic. It's absolutely made up. So I've just dropped them back off with Ben and the lads. They're cracking on with Kingsley this morning doing the groundworks. We've got Carl at the other Kingsley project. He's putting screed on today, so he's putting 15mm on the new extension and then 30mm on the existing floor. So basically it's all going to be one whole level. All the rooms going to be one level, and that is going to be ready for Gary to tile in about mid-October. And then in Peckerton, we've got Jack and Lee there carrying on with the painting. They've painted the cladding there green, and wow, it's green. Not to everyone's taste, definitely not to my taste, but as long as the client's happy. And we've got Lee Croft doing the flooring in Barnton. So he's put LVT down. That should all be done tomorrow, and then we'll get the joiners back in Monday to get all the skirts and arcs on.
After a rainy day yesterday, couldn't really do a lot. We're back now. The sun's out. For how much longer, we don't know. Just going to try and crack on with getting these footings out. So first thing is to break out the existing footing in this second leg of the existing foundations, and then start digging the trench out. See how we get on.
It's Friday and it's concrete day. Woohoo! You gotta love where's concrete day, because when concrete goes in, that's when the job starts tidying up. Can't beat it, and the lads are flying. Look at this. Ooh. All right, was it, lad?
Yeah, I'm all right.
See how the boys are getting on here. God. The rain the past few days, God, it's just made the job like a massive mud pit. How are we getting on, the boys?
2876.
2876.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going in nicely. So mass fill this. So you always like to mass fill our footings. You need at least 10 inches of concrete at the bottom. And this, we've got 600 mil, so we've got a lot going in. So yeah, it's good. So the idea is get this mass fill today, and then we're going to start building up to damp on Monday. So yes, going on well, it's going good. All right, okay. Yeah. Oh.
So this week we've I like it.
I got a new 90.
So this week we've taken the conservatory down, we've dug the footings, and we've done some concreting ready for building on Monday.
So as Wazza said, it's been another busy week. We're past the message bit now, and we're all ready for the weekend. As you can see, we've all got new clobber on, so we all look a bit professional now.
Just putting free tan in this.
Yeah, that's how long they last. We're all getting holes in. But yeah, we're all ready for the weekend. Have a good one. See you on the next episode.
Cheers.